Okay. Okay, that's great. My name is Farouk Usman. I'm branch manager of GText Homes Banana Island. And
I'm Jeremiah Jacob, the product manager for GText and also the global IT.
all right, can you?
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mr. Strider. I'm a security consultant to GText. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I'm Sohead, representing Poise Nigeria.
Okay, that's great. So before the press have questions for us, I want to just tell us what the GText Academy is all about. So we understand many people went through schools, but they don't give us employability lessons. They don't teach us how to act in the workplace. They don't teach us how to sell. They even teach us security questions. So GText Academy is coming in as a platform to educate people, to give them employability skills, to teach them how to behave in the workplace, to teach them how to sell themselves. Basically, take you for life after school. So GText Academy is still going to graduate to become a big institution, which many people will have to apply here in able to gain enough employability skills. Yeah, fantastic. So GText Academy has a physical and has an online version. So we just concluded our first physical version, which ran for a month. And we had partners. We had partners like Xavier. We had Poets Finishing School. We had Mr. Friday to teach us on security management. We also had our law consultant, Barrister Alade, to teach us about security law terms and terms that are relating to real estate sales. There's also a platform for our consultants also to come here and understand the real estate sector, how to apply it to day-to-day activities, and how to generate sales. So we had our sales consultant, Mr. Paul, to teach us how to sell, about marketing, what it takes to become a salesperson, what it takes to have a sales process, to be able to get clients wherever you are and make big sales in real estate sector. We also have Madam Adenka, who is our quality assurance in construction, tells a lot about these real estate terms, what it means, the things that has to do with housing. How do you sell a house? What do you need to know to be a real estate consultant in the housing sector? So those are the synopses that we had in our GText Academy physical session, which we just concluded. So today we are here for the first graduation of GText Academy. We had a lot of people that came in. We had our consultants. We had our own staff that went through this process. And we also had amazing testimonials from them on how this platform has helped them, on how it has taught them on how to behave in the workplace, on how it has taught them on etiquette, on security, on confidentiality, on how to become good salespeople. So next, I'm going to allow Mr. Jeremiah to talk about our online platforms and hear from some of our tutors on what they taught us and what you should expect from this academy.
Okay, thank you very much, Farouk.
Yeah, so help us to tell us a little bit more. What should we expect from the online platform?
Okay, so basically the online platform is gtextacademy.com. You can go online, create an account, then you're able to log in. You have access to, over 100 videos you can watch, and then you get certified, at the end of the training. Okay. Basically, that's what the academy gives you access to. It costs them 200 USD every month. Actually, the fee is 1,000 USD, but then there's a discount at the moment, for 200 USD every month, and that gives you access to every of the videos, over 100 videos available on the platform. And in fact, every week you have access to a personal coach, like a live session where a personal coach is able to, every video you have watched for that week, the personal coach is able to have an interactive session with you where you can ask questions based on the videos you've already watched on the online session. And also, basically, most of the videos on the platform also are categorized into different courses. So it simply means a course has finished each course, you automatically are certified if you pass the exams that follow each of those courses. And then, of course, you are able to also bring out real life scenarios, about the, for instance, if you watch a video and you have questions you want to ask, you have a real teacher which you can be able to interact with, every week, which you can ask questions as it relates to your personal, either where you are at work, if you're currently working anywhere, what you have learned, how you can implement it in what you do. You have courses around them, just like Farouk has said, in business of real estate, personal corporate leadership, exponential sales, and marketing master classes. You have courses on project management, self-security and awareness, which Mr. Friday, helped us out in most of those courses. In fact, the personal and corporate leadership, Poise was able to help us, out even in those sessions in the physical class. Basically, it's an hybrid of both online and both an hybrid of both recorded videos and also live sessions, with coaches. So this way, we hope that we can be able to help equip, like Farouk said, basically schools. We all understand how the Nigerian educational system, is. Basically, you go out of school and then you seem not to have the capacity, the skill set enough to be employable. You get your first job and you basically don't know how to start. This is why the academy started. Actually, this is why the academy started, to prepare you to be employable and to be able to give value, regardless of what you have learned from school. Thank you.
That's fantastic, Mr. Jeremiah. So next we have Mr. Friday and to tell us about what we should expect from what he taught us in the academy.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking forward to see colleagues, individuals, group of people that will have a high level of integrity, a high level of confidentiality. Two things missed out, I assure you that. So at the end of this academy, or when we go on digital, I expect to see people in a global way. You don't need collateral, physical collateral. Your integrity gives you collateral. So oftentimes we go to business and ask you to bring social collateral, but this academy will help you on what called self-collateral that will enable you make life easier. Everybody says, wherever you want to venture into, many see you because you have passed through GText Academy. You have that self-collateral that can give you what you need without looking for a third-party collateral. So we are looking forward in the online session where people can be self-dependable in terms of integrity and confidentiality. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So let's hear from Poise Finishing School.
Okay, so Poise Nigeria, we are #1 in etiquette and soft skills, although we're venturing out into a lot of things. But with GText, this particular session that just ended, we covered work ethics and professionalism. So that's just one aspect. But basically what that means is how you portray yourself in your work environment. So we all want to get jobs. We all want to come out and have our jobs. Whether you're self-employed or you're working for somebody, the idea is to be able to manage your relationship in your official space. So that's what we teach. How you don't use vulgar languages, how you dress properly, how you address your colleagues, both senior, junior, or equal staff members, and how you portray yourself as an individual, as a salesperson, and also as a professional. So going forward, there are lots of things that will come under this. There's also the communication part. There's also the selling yourself, that's personal grooming, how to attract customers to yourself by just your appearance and all of that. So that's what we do in Poise Nigeria. We hope to see more of you there, hopefully in the future. Thank you.
All right, so that's more for you. So I don't know if press have any questions for us, you can answer.
Yes. Thank you very much. The GText Academy.
Yeah, so can you introduce yourself again? And yeah.
This is the
Okay.
From what you have read out, I think the academy is it's a good one to bring up that professionalism with the interested the student or whoever. I have two questions to you. Number one is, what are the categories, the names of the categories of this certificate you just mentioned? I would like to know the names.
Okay.
And the second question is, how competitive is this certificate? I mean, in terms of competitiveness at the global spectrum. Is it just relevant here in Nigeria? Or people who have this certificate go abroad, anywhere in Africa or overseas, and they still, match, compete favorably with their counterparts overseas?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, fantastic question. On the first question that you mentioned, Jeremiah will tell us on the categories where I handle the second question.
Okay, for the category, actually, it's a continuous. We keep improving on the system. It's not a static system, as the need, the demand, in the labor system keeps increasing. Basically, because it's a system where we are learning at the process too. As we keep seeing more porous spaces where we need to fill in from the academy, we create more courses. But at the moment, we have certificates in areas for business of real estate, business of real estate. We have certification in those areas. We have certification in areas of personal and corporate leadership. We have certification in areas of exponential sales and marketing mastery. We have certifications in area of project management. We have certification in areas of self-security awareness. And those are the major areas, we have certification in at the moment. If you're able to complete all of these courses, you basically have completed the current modules, entire modules, that is covered by GText Academy. I don't know if you want to attend to.
Okay, all right. So for the second question, you're asking on how competitive our certificate is on a global scale. First, this is our first academy, basically. We have to look at the main goal of what this academy is for. The goal of this is to bring in an employable workforce. For example, here in GText, we want to be proud to know that we have the best people that can work for you in the whole of Africa. And we also have other offices that we have abroad. We have in Dubai, we have in US, we have in UK. So we want to have the same type of capabilities in each of our staff. That's one of the goals of this academy. Also with our partners, I'm sure you know Poise Finishing School. Poise Finishing School's certificate is already recognized globally. We have Xavier Business Institute, we have AIG Media Pro, and so many other partners. They already single-handedly have recognizable certificates. So the goal of this academy is to be globally recognized, knowing that if you pass through GText Academy, as well as some other academies, so as well as Poise Finishing School, Xavier, if you mention that you come out from GText Academy, you'll be able to stand out in the employment industry. You're going to stand out when you're applying for loans. You're going to stand out when you're applying for universities, masters, and everything. That is the goal of GText Academy. And we are very confident that with the way we started, with the first graduates that we have, which I'm a part of, I'm very sure we're going to represent outside and show you that when you have these certificates, you can be a proud member of GText Academy and be a proud member of the employability workforce. I hope that answers your question.
Good afternoon. My name is Olatunde.
Okay.
I want to know the number of students graduating here today. And
okay.
Again, I want to know how this will help unemployment in Nigeria.
Okay, fantastic. Many of what you just asked have been addressed earlier, but today we have about 42 graduates today. We have 42 graduates, and some of them are our staff, some of them are our consultants, some of them are not actually here in Nigeria. One of the good things we had about this academy, made a hybrid session, which meant some people actually joined online and wrote exams at the end. Although people that enrolled were more than that, but because we have a standard, we cannot just give you a certificate for participating. That's what makes it more competitive. You can't just pass through GText Academy and expect to get a certificate at the end. It has to be competitive. We have to track, we have to measure, we have to be sure that you understand each and everything you'll be taught in this academy. That's why we have 42 graduates. Please, what other questions do you have?
How
How is it relevant? So can I help in that way?
Okay.
Thank you very much. This is a very sensitive question. How does the student who pass through this academy, how is he helping on employment? Like I earlier said, employment in quotes has to start from you as an individual. What are the qualities in you? What did you have? It's not just the certificate. Anybody that passed through this academy, there is an integrity that you carried. And that alone have earned you unemployment. That is one of the key things this academy has produced. So with that, because you can get a job probably because of certificate, and after a few weeks you are thrown out because you didn't exhibit the right integrity. So this academy have been able to use that to give unemployment to people who will be employed because you have an integrity. From your first interview in any organization you go to, they have the choice that to take you. So thank you.
I'd like to add to that as well. One of our core areas in employees is to prepare you for employability. So what we like to do, we like to say you are the it factor. That's what we call it. So if there are 1,000 people applying for one job, because you have gone through our training, you'll be among the 10 people that will be considered. So anyone who passes through this academy, because you have all these partners in place, training you for that purpose of being employable, not to somebody else alone, but even to yourself, you have the utmost chance of getting that job. And that's so. And what GText is also doing is, apart from creating people who are employable, GText is also helping people create a pathway for themselves to help employ other people as well.
Just to add to that, basically, we also are building our network of partners, with many other companies, whereby GText Academy is building a kind of network where companies actually come to us to help them train, people they want to employ next. You understand? We help them train and employ. I don't know if you get that tactic. So in other words, it simply means on the long run, basically what we are doing, everyone who graduates from GText Academy is moved to what we call GText Job. GText Job is a pool, of all of our graduates, which we have certified, in many of these courses. And then based on the partnership we have with many other Nigerians, many other companies rather, both in Nigeria and diaspora, based on request for whichever position they are asking from us, based on whoever fits into that, we're able to connect them. I don't know if you get the idea. So it's more like job matching, as we call it. And, yeah.
All right, thank you. So do you have any further questions?
So the general message for the graduates who are going out there to look for a job or to seek for employment, what's your advice for them?
Okay.
Who are ready to do this today?
Okay, fantastic. Well, one of the lucky things we have is that most of the people that are graduating are already in the system. So, because the end goal is to have the best workforce. So my message to you is, first of all, please defend this certificate with everything you have. This certificate basically tells you you're well certified, you're equipped, you're well knowledgeable in these areas. You carry the integrity, you carry the self-courage, you have self-awareness, you have leadership position, you can handle project management. So basically, the message is become an alumni of GText Academy, to spread GText Academy so as far as you are, to be able to exhibit that you are from this, that other people emulate and say, which school did you pass through? You mentioned GText Academy. That can act as a reference for others, to serve as a path for others to follow, to emulate, and as for others to want to be someone like you. So you're able to bring more people to GText Academy to become a successful testimony of this great academy. You have anything to add? All right, thank you. Is that all from press?
Okay, let me talk. What makes this program different from other programs that we have in Nigeria? I know we have many employment programs like this in Nigeria. What makes GText different from other training?
Okay, sure.
So the difference, first of all, is in the partnership, number one, and then in the contents being there. So there are lots of trainings going out, and I can give you free hand that they are not taking their time to teach in depth what is required. So it's more like a numbers game for them. We just want to say on record, we've trained 5 million people. So the difference between GText and that is they take their time to make sure that you get the right material that is required. So it's not about the numbers for them, it's about the quality of the training and the quality of people that they're training out.
Yeah, just to add to that, basically, our trainings are very practical. It's not bookwork, you know. And then, like I said earlier on, and one thing that I think we have that our educational system has failed us in, you know, when it comes to this country, the fact that we have many stale informations still being taught, you know, in a very fast-moving world, you know, and that's where we are coming to bridge the gap. You know, you most likely will even watch a video on GText Academy, you know, this time around, and in another 2 or 4 months' time, you are finding a new version of it. You understand? So it means we are updating, you know, our trainings very as it's relevant, you know, to the current system. That's one. Then secondly, like I told you earlier on, we have both the online recorded, pre-recorded videos, and also the very active coaching sessions. You know, so it's more like, for instance, for the sales training, you know, we are having conversation. You are having conversation with the coach that is attached to you. How much, you know, are you intending to make for your company, you know, within this period of your training? You know, you guys set the target yourself, and together you are able to work it out to see how, you know, you can achieve that. So it's a very practical session. It's not book work like we do in school, you know, and that's also part of what makes us different.
So how affordable is this?
How what?
Affordable it is.
Like I said, this program is actually worth $1,000 USD. That's actually the actual price. But at the moment, we are going at a discounted rate of 200 USD. You know, and that's quite affordable, looking at everything we're offering.
Okay, I guess that's all from the press. So the next agenda of this press conference is to mention our next date, because we just finished a session. So our online session is going to kickstart on the 19th of July. So you can go to www.GText.academy. Yeah. So in the essence of nothing, we've come to the end of this press conference. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. So up next now, we're going to have the calling out of those that have graduated and presentation of certificates. Let's go. Okay. Can't see it. Okay.
One-on-one interview.
Okay.
Just probably just talk about the essence of this event. You understand?
Okay.
Are you ready now?
Now? Give me a minute. Let me just come. A minute.
Give you her blessing.
Let's go.
Francis Oraiki. Uyana Justina. Ejike Collins. Obeshi Sofunke. Chioma Orazwike. Badmus Miriam. Badmus Miriam. Oyelami Olajide. Joy Chukwuma. Ojikutu Zulia. Omowole Jaffe. Omowole Jaffe. Okonta Chineye. Oloyede Gbemileke. Oloyede Gbemileke. Ogene Carol Kelo. Adewoye Daniel. Udiong James. Udiong James. Marshall Daniel. Udoma. Solagbade Adeoye. Joshua Ubaje. Jeremiah Jacob. I would like to call on Secretary of Peace, Health and Award, and all blessed Lagos. Tochi Solid with 78.3%. Please change your thing.
Wow.
Next is Gift Organ. Next is Adekunjo Adedoyin with 7%. Next is Farouk Usman, 76.2%. And okay, additional person, Abdul Aziz Abdul Karim Olasoji, one of our external candidates. Thank you.
Hello.
I would like to call on Ms. Tochi Solid to give us a stage. Oh, it's one from the university and towards finishing school and Mr. Friday from thank you so much for being present at this graduation ceremony of GText Academy. And it's been an amazing 1 month. I'm sure we're all excited, just as we are. Trust me, I'm surprised. Very, very, very surprised. Yes. And I want to thank Stephen Akintayo for this opportunity given to us to partake in these trainings and investments, a lifetime investment. And I know for sure that he's going to reap the fruits of his labor. It has been an amazing 1 month intense training across the areas of self-awareness, team building, project management, vision, personal presence, real estate, and selling entities. The wealth of knowledge that have been exposed to cannot measure. Success cannot be attained without a conception, and conception is a desire to succeed, and the result is the delivery. Hence, you can only deliver what you can conceive. To that effect, I have delivered success, not just in general academic, but in my personal life. I have learned about my strengths and weaknesses. I have learned about effective team building, and I have learned how to manage my time using the urgent and important category. More importantly, I have learned to capitalize on my strengths and diminish my weaknesses. And I want to thank Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the provost of GText Academy, for investing in us, each and every one of us. Thank you, sir. God bless you. And to all our trainers, boys, Xavier, and all other consultants, thank you for investing your time. Thank you for coming out here to teach us. And I can assure you that all your efforts are not wasted. And to GText Global, it's tight on our limits. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that inspiring. Please, I would like to call on Mr. Jaffet to give us his testimonials on the academy. Thank you.
All right. Good day, everyone. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Stephen for being able to invest in every member, every staff of the global. I must say this experience has been an exhilarating one so far. So I want to say I want to also say thank you to all our trainers, Xavier, Boys, Mr. Friday, I also want to especially acknowledge this is busy. Thank you and thank you. God bless you all.
Amen. Now let's call Ms. Pompeo, which is on to give us a testimonial as well. Everybody. So I want to say thank you to Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Thank you, for thank you for finishing school. Thank you, Mr. Friday. I specifically want to give this testimony as part of the sales strategy Mr. Pompeo taught us. I remember that before the training, we always talk to them. When they usually say, step back to me. Sometimes we do not ask of the time or something, we don't think like, okay, I'll get back to you. But then he emphasized that we should always ask when precisely, because by the time you ask them, we experience this consciousness and just remind that you that, okay, I have something to do. And it's really worked for me. definitely yield results very soon. So thank you, GText Academy. Thank you so much. Let's call on Mr. David to tell us about the experience with GText Academy.
Good day, everyone. I'm so honored and glad to participate in this training from GText Academy and for Yeah, I've learned a lot of things concerning project management, security awareness, business, work ethics, and most importantly, the business of real estate. One thing I observed about the training is that apart from the fact that it has impacted us, also it is one of the best training I've ever received in my life. And I would advise that if you want to be employed anywhere, you opt for this training because you will learn a lot of things. And most importantly, you will learn about sales, which is the art of any organization. I employ that all Nigerian youth to please opt for this training because you really enjoy it. Because Makitayo, thank you to the academy.
Thank you so much. I would like to call on Margot to give us his testimonials as well. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. I want to use this wonderful to appreciate the Australian archetype and this is basic archetype with the I want to say that the good Lord bless you all in Jesus' name. For me, this Jesus academic program has been a successful one for all of us. For giving us the opportunity to know about project management, personnel management, and business relations. For us to go outside to get this training because of that, but we all got it at the point of God. So I want to say, may the God Almighty bless Augustine and Interval for reawakening our academic consciousness. Thank you very much.
I would like to call on our very able Mrs. Akintayo to give us a speech to all the graduates. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Although this was an impromptu speech, but we're still going to talk. I want to say congratulations to everybody who has actually celebrated today, who has graduated from GText Academy. This is not just about the celebrations. Let's look beyond the celebration. You have been recognized as a successful in the becoming a success. Now, what makes you to become a success is the ability for you to put down which you have learned in this intensive one-month training, putting it into use in different departments, different career. Then ultimately, you will begin to get towards success because success is a daily journey, it's not a destination. So everything each facilitator has taught you is for us to be able to know what can we do better. We never knew those things before. Some of them, maybe we knew them, but we didn't know them as much as we know them right now. And these classes we are taking is for just for the purpose of one thing, for building capacity. If you don't build capacity, there is no way you can do what you don't have. And it has been an amazing session. Personally, I was in some of the classes and I saw amazing lectures which was dished out by these facilitators. And these are things I can assure you, if you do not end it at this graduation round, if you are not carried away by you gyrating, jamboreeing, the beautiful dresses, the acknowledgement you've gotten, even those who actually came up, you all are actually success today. But we want to actually differentiate I had a live show yesterday and I was talking about the difference between brilliancy and intelligence. Now, what will differentiate you from somebody who did not attend this class is the results you get at the end of 1 month, 1 week, 2 weeks. And I can't wait to see your results. The company has invested in us. For those who actually got scholarship, for those who paid to attend one way or the other, you also took out money from your pocket to be a part of this academy because you wanted to see skills change. You wanted to see something change about your life. Then if something doesn't change, then it means there's a problem, and we need to take it for deliverance. I'm sure that everybody here is going to put to use what they learned. And please don't stop here. Whether, even if there's another academy coming up, I would encourage you because I can assure you, those things which you learned in the last academy, a good number of what will be taught in the next academy, which is going to be coming up soon, is not what will be taught them. Even if the company does not or will not suggest to you, oh, I need to be part of this thing, make it and take it upon yourself that I want to be a part. Why? Because I know that this is going to lead to the next level, which I want in my business, in my career, in my sales. So I'm trying not to talk too much because I wasn't giving you time in the first place. So Jessica, I'm going to need to have 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. So she's giving me 10 more minutes. I was thinking maybe I had 2 minutes. Okay. So like I said earlier, success is a destination. It is a journey. And for everyone who is here, please look at everything you have taught. What can I do on a daily basis that will ultimately lead to that success story I so desire? Give yourself a sales target. Businessmen who have left their businesses to be part of Business Academy, give yourself a 1 month, 3 month financial target that I want to put to use all I have learned in this academy to make sure that I reach that financial goal I have set for myself. When you undergo a course and you do not practicalize it, guess what? You have actually failed. But we don't have failures here, we have success. People have success today. So everything you have learned, now we need to look at it. How does it apply to my department? How do I take ownership? How do I begin to take deliberate steps to make sure that I actualize the results that my team is set to achieve in this department, in this office? You all are here, you are pursuing one common goal. Whether you're a businessman, you have sponsored yourself here, or the company has sponsored you to be here to be. Guess what? There is a goal which you are pursuing, and that goal is what? Sales. That goal is what? To have more ownership mentality, to know how to work better with team, to know who you are and how you can begin to define who you are, and not say, oh, this is me. You should know this is me. I don't do this, I don't know this, I don't know how to work with people, I don't know how to tolerate. Now, if you still leave this place the same way you came to this place, like I said earlier, we need serious deliverance. If you have attended the GText Academy and there's no difference between somebody out there who did not pass through the school, it means you only came to mark attendance. You never allowed the school to pass through. Every one of you have the materials for this academy. I want to implore you, in your leisure time, during your break, listen to them. You have your notes, you have your materials. Go back to them. Now ask yourself, how do I eat this goal? I have a goal to make $1 billion. Have a goal to make 10 million naira, to make 20 million naira. Guess what? It is easy to actually achieve. All you need is to apply that which you have taught and follow the process. Follow the process which has been laid down. This is one of the rare academies you'll find whereby everything will be taught to you in a practical method, where you can practicalize all of the things which you have been taught in your various lives, in your departments, in your businesses. So you have no excuse not to become successful. You have no excuse. Everybody here has all it takes within them to become great in their department, in their organization, in their businesses.
And you can't pass through this academy and still have that mentality of this is not possible, this is impossible. Because you have gone through furnace, you have gone through fire, and now you are being refined to become better. Now, what are you supposed to do if you are really grateful for those who are on scholarship? Is to make sure that you use that which you have been taught to come out more successful in your department, get results. If you're in sales department, bring in sales. If you have one or two issues and you're seeing that you can't, to have these facilitators as a sponsor, reach out to them. If you have a business you're running and the reason you came here is to get better sales, you can look for a way to connect with one of the facilitators. Oh, I am trying to do this. Yes, I have used the principles. I've used what you taught us in the past. Please, sir, I don't mind if there's something I am not doing right. Can you just open my eyes to it so I can get that? So that I know the same way if somebody else who did it at the academy and other people who did not attend still want the gift, still want the lost by being not being here. I know you all are great and you're going to do great in your different fields. And I want to say a big congratulations to all of you. And I also want to say a big thank you to all the beautiful, amazing facilitators who were here as well to contribute to your greatness. But remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. What you do every day determines the outcome of the success story. People begin to acknowledge you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I hope people will want themselves. Thank you. I would like to call on Mr. Farouk to take on both of them. Thank you.
Good day, everybody. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who has made time to come here today. I'd like to thank CCC at the time, to say so many points. I'd like to thank Mr. Friday, which is our security consultant. I also like to thank everyone who has put energy to make this academy a success. I want to acknowledge the effort of Mr. Izu, the effort of Mrs. Adeka, the effort of Mr. Stanley, the effort of Daniel Dewey. Also acknowledge the effort of Barrister Alade, a particular person who has contributed to ensure this is a success. Special congratulations to Dr. Steve because this vision I have brought up to Text Academy has become beginning to manifest. I want to congratulations to everybody that's here today. I want to thank you so much for putting your effort to make sure this is a success because without you passing, I don't have anyone ready. Without you passing, I can't hold this like today. Without you passing, I can't do this on your place. So thank you so much for being here. And I want you to take everything that you said by heart. I want you to practice what you have in this academy. I want you to listen to the words of this style. And I also want to thank each and every who has made sure everybody has complied with this success. And those who have come down, not from students, those are online, our consultants are ensuring this success and everybody part of it. So thank you very much. So that's it.
Thank you so much. I'd like to call on Madam Isoya to lead us in our closing. Yeah. Lead us in our closing prayers. Thank you.
Encourage you on a first name basis. Going forward. Thank you. Thank you for our next. Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful ceremony. Thank you for sharing us so far. Thank you for speaking amazing things to come. Thank you for all that, other training, other programs that we do. We ask for that the Spirit is sent on us and will produce and will churn out excellent candidates in Jesus. We ask for God that your hand will rest upon this activity and be a huge success, not just in national aspects, but in reaching lives, in touching lives, and in building reputable people for communication. As a reference to everybody that is here present, and we ask God that you touch them and they touch them. All those of us that are here, we ask that you take us our parents, education, safety, And we have two doors and open doors for doors that we can expect, doors that we not possible, not available. Depends on everything. Amen. Thanks so much for that. So we'll be having our pictures taken next. The order of pictures will be graduates with Ms. Bisi Akintayo. Then the next one will be graduates with our facilitators. Thank you. After that, our refreshment. Thank you. And all graduates will be having their testimonials outside the background. All graduates. Thank you. So I would like to tell us all to go outside and make yourself available for the picture. All graduates, please come outside. Thank you. All graduates, please. Right. Golden. Okay. Thank you. Let's all file out a picture. A group picture with Mrs. Bisi and Akintayo. Then a group picture with our facilitators. All graduates should be outside. All graduates should be outside. Yes. Based on channels, I watch.
Yes, madam. No, but for us, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Okay, better.